Yi and Ha and Yippee-Ki-Yay. That was the School Bus Shuffle by Freedom Trail Studio, a pop happy song on the YouTube audio library where attribution is not required but is given freely nonetheless. I'm sorry for being late, but I was freaking out. I was looking through the Twitch Sings playlist, and there was a tweet I made like last October that was like, how messed up is it that this karaoke place has Serge Gainsbourg's Je T'aime on it? Surge enough. I scroll down to S in Twitch Sings. Twitch Sings has Je T'aime moi non plus. The exact same song. Which is literally just a breathy young woman saying I love you in French and making the sounds of in the throes of passion. I don't know if you're familiar with this song, Kate. Oh my god. She brought some macaroons.
Yuzu, salted caramel.
Oh, I will take the salted caramel. Thank you. So it's a very French show today between the Serge Gainsbourg and the macarons.
Macaroon.
Well,
Macaron.
in French it's macaron. Oh.
What? Really? Is it macaron or macaroon?
I don't know. Do we have any French speakers in chat that would like to sing Je T'aime?
No, you're gonna destroy it. Just eat it.
This is what I've been trying to explain to my wife. I've been eating cookies since before she was born.
This is not cookie.
I try to
Is it
eat
macaroon or macaron?
I try to eat macaroon, whatever the heck you want to call it, and she tells me you're eating it wrong. And I tell her you got to pick your battles. If you're going to give me a honey-do list, you got to let your husband eat cookies inefficiently, so when the real-life backseating comes in, I'm open to that kind. I'm receptive, if you will. Just let me eat the cookie.
Open, it's macaron. Macaron?
No, not Macron. That's the president.
I knew it! He destroyed it!
I did not destroy. She walked away before I could show her that the cookie is completely intact.
You cracked it.
It's, you gotta pick your battles, is all I'm saying. Sometimes, Kate's like, don't put the stuff that shouldn't be dried in the dryer. That's a really valuable piece of advice. And then sometimes she's like, you're eating the cookie wrong. And that puts me in a tough spot because my natural reaction to that is to just maybe double down. Continue eating the cookie in what's apparently the wrong way. It is good though.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Very chewy. Yo, it's extremely fresh, too.
I just literally got it.
She just got it, straight from the source.
I also got the fleur d'orange.
She got fleur d'orange. Is that a perfume?
No, it's the flavor of macaroon.
It's a flavor of macaron.
Do you know what it is?
Orange flower.
Orange blossom.
Orange blossom, of course.
And of course, I got the Marie Antoinette.
She also got the Marie Antoinette. Or as she called it, the Mary Antoniette.
Oh my god!
Je voudrais un macaron de Marie Antoinette, s'il vous plaît.
You know what? Stick me in Korean.
Anyway, where am I going here? Yeah, welcome. It's Tuesday, my dudes. Playing Terraria. That's at 4:30 p.m. 3 hours and 20 minutes from now. In the meantime, we're gonna play some Anno 1800. I don't know what duration I'm gonna play Anno/Anno 1800 for, but we're gonna do it for as long as is applicable. Let's just get it out of the way, okay? Anno 1800 is on the Epic Games Store. If you got a problem with that, then that's fine. As long as you get your Get Your Annoyances Out right now. Sorry, you could also buy it on Uplay. That's fair. I did use code Bear Taffy. Get Your Annoyances Out right now, and then, you know, we'll all have fun, or you can leave. That's also fine. I'm cool with either. I will say, and I've been a staunch neutralist when it comes to the Epic Game Store, but I don't know if it has, like, it seems like they took the restrictor plate off the downloads. Like, when I was downloading the game, it actually used up so much of my internet that I thought my internet died. If I tried to go to Twitch or Twitter or Gmail or Reddit, Google, Yahoo, Lycos, it didn't work. It was like, we cannot resolve the domain name. I was like, dude, what are you talking about? It got so strong, it just couldn't make it. But it may, you know, eventually it got there. I mean, we have like 100 and something. Kate, what's our down on our internet?
300.
Yeah, we got 300 megabits down. It's pretty good. Could be better. But I mean, literally it can't. We only have like one option here. But still, it's good. 300 megabits of internet throughput. How much do you... We actually use a 14.4 kilobit per second dial-up modem. Connects through Vancouver Internet Provider.com.ca.
I was using the landline telephone. That's why you can...
That's the problem. Kate picked up the telephone to take a spam call from Beijing, and it crashed the internet. There you go. Kate, how many voicemails have you gotten in the past week?
I literally got it today.
She got one today. I got another 2 today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They say something in a language I don't understand.
Well, they say ni hao ma, and I hang up.
And then they say HSBC. And I go, I've got a feeling this isn't a real telephone call. Or I've made somebody overseas very upset. Just give it a second. Uplay's just opening up here. Unable to start download? Pardon me? What do you mean unable to start download? I downloaded the game. Running. Just give it a sec. Please select the installation language. English is fine by me. Oh, there's your dang old problem, dude. Trying to install it in a location it should not be. You're trying to install it onto my my zip drive. I'm also mad. Yeah, I guess we're gonna be just chatting a little bit for the start of the stream. This is what I get for buying it through essentially a reseller, I guess, in the form of the Epic Game Store. Is it downloaded? It took like 25 minutes to do so, and now it's like, hey, you haven't downloaded it yet. Appreciate it. You know, there's other things we could be playing today. What is it called? Heaven's Vault, the new game from Inkle. They made 80 Days. I downloaded Division 2 on Epic, and it downloaded and installed it twice. It's a bummer, dude. Here you go. This you want, by the way. You want a good emote combination? Mouth Point 1, sorry. Lion Dongers, dang seats. It looks like Malf and Dan are taking a photo with Ruka. Pretty good, right? Sorry, I'm just emptying out my recycling bin. Launch Anno 1800, please. Gamers rise up. You know, before today, I was pro-competition. After going through a mild inconvenience, I finally understand what everybody's talking about. And that's my Windows noise. Don't freak out. It doesn't say downloading, though. It says installing. Do you think installing and downloading are two different things in this case? Are you going to play 3 a.m. when it comes out? Do you mean 3 a.m. by Matchbox 20 coming out in Twitch Sings? Because I said, baby, it's 3 a.m. and I must be lonely. 1, 2, ah. That's the one? When's that coming out? DLC. How much is it? $150? I'll take 2. Why haven't you turned off Windows sounds? Dude, Windows is like, you know how you have bacteria in your gut and your intestines, and everybody tells you that they're doing something important, but you never see it or feel it? That's pretty much how I feel about Windows on my PC. Is that under the surface, on a level closer to the metal that I can't possibly comprehend, Windows is organizing bits and bops, where they need to go. So I just let it do its thing. I stay the frick out of the way for the most part. It's a great opportunity. Here's my favorite segment that we could possibly be playing right now. Meanwhile, Ubisoft PR watching the stream is like, why does this stream have so many viewers and he's just doing nothing? Well, I don't know. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little game I like to call Can I Afford to Uninstall This on Steam? Okay. Artifact. Thumbs up or thumbs down on uninstalls. That's a yes on the uninstall. No problem. Okay. Baba Is You. Don't make me laugh. That's obviously staying. Ball 3D. I'm going to keep that for now. But Ballistic Mini Golf. Uninstalled. I don't even remember what it is, which is a bad sign. Battle Right. Uninstalled, but, free to play. Always, if anybody wants to play it in the future, maybe we can get it pretty easy. Ben and Ed Blood Party. I better see a substantial amount of yeses. You're giving me no's? That's a little extreme to hit me with the no's on Ben and Ed. Josh loves that game. Flash Isaac. We're going to keep that installed because it's about 65 megabits. That one can stay. BladeNet. I'm going to hit that with a quick uninstall, but if Kate ever wants to play it again, we can play it again. Bomber Crew. That's a cool game. I am going to uninstall it, though. It's been 100 years. Cannon Brawl. I'll keep that for now. That deserves a spot on the hard drive. Celeste, spot on the hard drive. Chasm. Sorry to do this to you after such a long wait, Chasm, but, the space is at a premium here. Clone Drone in the Danger Zone. That's the robot battle royale me, Austin, and Robert played. So we're gonna keep that. You know what? You're right. Let's load up BattleNet, dude. Sorry, Blizzard app. Do I still have Call of Duty Black Ops 4? I do. I'm going to need you to pause all updates and then remove this, please. Hold on, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Drop the guillotine. Ano's not that big. It just, seems to me like a good idea to get it out of the way. We're going to uninstall Contradiction, not because it's bad, but because it's so good we finished it. The Council. Very sorry about this one. Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Had to happen. The Culling Day 1. See you later. Cultist Simulator. Later. Dark Souls 2. We'll uninstall and I'll download it later. It's a great game. The Darwin Project. Oh, good God. That's an uninstall. This is beautiful. How much space have I gleaned here? We're only like a third of the way through Ano being installed. Oh, this is beautiful, dude. Dead by Daylight, that's a keep temporarily, just in case we want to play it at some point in the future. Death Coming, it's an uninstall. Death Garden, license expired. That's the Dead by Daylight sequel. That's out of here. Descenders, great game. Keep it. Deep Rock Galactic, great game. Diner Bros, great game. Distance, great game. Those can stay for now. Drunken Wrestlers 2, that can stay. The End is Nigh. I'm not saying it's a bad game, but we probably don't need to have it available at the present moment. The Escapist 2. Goodbye, Mathis. F1 2018. We'll never delete it. Factorio is small. Let's not delete it. Far Lone Sales. I remember this. Great game. Let's uninstall it. Football Tactics and Glory. Remember that was the turn-based XCOM, but with soccer. CN Heck. Frostpunk, we'll keep that. Might use that for a YouTube series in the future. I was here. George versus Bonnie PP Wars. That can definitely go, dude. Keep. That's the game where you're a dog and you try to poop, and George tries to clean it up. GoldenEye, I'm keeping. Golf Club, keeping. Golf it, keeping. Golf with your friends, keeping. Golfing over it, fun game, but it can go. Grand Theft Auto 5. Oh, there's your problem, brother. That's like 110 gigabytes. Get out of here. Grip Combat Racing. Keep. Might play it in the future. Guacamelee 2. Fun game. Let's delete that. Why not sort by size? I don't think Steam has that level of filtering. Unfortunately. It does? It doesn't. It does. It doesn't. I think it does. On Windows? Oh, I see your point. They show up in add remove programs? Nah, we'll just do alphabetical order. We're like halfway to Anno. Half Dead 2, keep. Hand Simulator, keep. Head Snatchers, very sorry to say. Wasn't quite where I wanted it to be. Heat Signature, great game. Haven't played it in 2 years. It's like a Marie Kondo sort of situation. I'm actually going to change the title to Marie Kondo's Steam Library Deletion Hour. And I'm going to change the category to just chatting. Okay. Does it spark joy? That's the most important thing. Heroes of Hammerwatch. Not bad. Does not spark joy. Hitman 2, I will not delete. It's earned it. Hold Fast, Nations at War, I will not delete it. It brings joy. Human Resource Machine, great game. See you later. Human Fall Flat, brings joy. Hyperjam, brings joy. Hypnospace Outlaw, brings joy. Icons Combat Arena. I'm sorry to tell you that this, at the present moment, does not bring joy. Maybe it can bring joy in the future. I Am Not a Monster. The game that Robert, Austin, and I played where we were aliens on a ship. Little confusing. Not bad, but also small. Small means we can afford to throw it in the pit because we could download it later. Infinite Mini Golf. That was pretty bad. Does not bring joy. Into the Breach. It's a tough one because it's an amazing game. Does it bring joy? Absolutely. Will I play it again in the future? I'm going to give that a maybe. Intruder brings joy. I have hopes it could come back. Islanders brings joy. It's quiz time. Does not bring joy. I installed an app on my phone to try to play this on the show, and it still didn't work. All 5 of the Jackbox party packs bring joy. Absolutely. Kerbal? Why not? Kingdoms and Castles. Not a bad game, but we're probably never going to play it again. Get out of here. Dude, L.A. Noire brings joy, but we 100%ed it. So get out of here. Laser League. You know what? I'll keep Laser League. And there might be potential for Laser League to come back on the show once or twice. I'm not convinced, but it's possible. That's the game where you try to dodge the lasers. Last Will. Kate, was it you and I that played No, Last Will is it was the Room Escape game that we played with Hafu. I'll keep that. That brings joy. Legendary 11. That's the soccer game that Robert and I played. I will keep it. It might bring joy. Lethal League Blaze might bring joy. I forgot that game existed. Life is Strange and Life is Strange Before the Storm brought joy in many different capacities, but they can go. Send it. Dude, this is life affirming. I'm having a great time. We're only on the L's. Little Nightmares, great game, but can't afford to be purged. Wonderful game. London 2012 brings an extreme amount of joy. Mad Machines. That was the 3v3 Rocket League with robots. That brought the opposite of joy for me at the present moment. That brought me a lot of blood pressure rises. Marble It Up, you know what? It brings enough joy. Mashinki, the train simulator. Perhaps not bad, did not bring joy. Medieval Engineers does not bring joy. The Messenger could still bring joy in the future. It's amazing, dude. Some of these games I do not even remember. What on earth is Metagalactic Blitz? You played for 12 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and say that could probably go. That reeks of we tested it for the NLSS and it didn't work. Minute. Good game, and small enough that I'll just keep it. Moonlighter. Fun while it lasted. I hope you know there's a lot of games where I'm not hitting... I'm not even mentioning them, because they bring so little joy. I don't want to even bring them up, because it would just stoke the flames. Mount Your Friends 3D. It brings joy. I just wanted to keep Steger on pins and needles if he's here. Murderous Pursuits, that can go. I kept Move or Die as well. Mutant Year Zero, I said I was going to do a series. I didn't do the series. Instead, I did other series. I think it worked out. It's good to go. Mysterium brings joy. Mystic Veil, probably will never play again, but let's keep for now. NBA 2K Playgrounds 2 brings joy. Nidhogg 2. You know what? This is a great reminder for stuff that we could also play on the show. So I'm enjoying this refresher course here. Nidhogg 2 could be a good two-player segment. That brings joy. No Heroes Here. That was the tower defense game we played with Hafu. I'll keep that. I actually think it's better than it looked when we played it that one time on the show. No Man's Sky does not bring joy. That can go. I gotta check my space now. I'm like, oh my god, how much have I freed up? I gotta hit F5. Oh my god, I freed up like 400 gigabytes. This is amazing. Opus Magnum brings joy. Overcooked 2 brings joy. Override. Oh, dude! They changed the name. I guess maybe they didn't like that it was called Mech City whatever. That's the mech game. Brings joy. The mech arena fighting game absolutely brings joy. Oxygen Not Included brings joy and could bring more joy in the future. Pandemic, the board game, does not bring joy. Great board game, not a great adaptation. Party Panic brings joy. Passepartout brings joy. PC Building Simulator brought joy, could probably be purged for a bit. Phantom Doctrine doesn't bring as much joy as XCOM, I'm sorry to say. Player Unknown's Battlegrounds, I don't even want to answer the question. I have to keep it, because you never know when Unity might throw a curveball. Pool Nation brings joy. Primal Pursuit. That's wild animal racing that Corey, Rob, Austin, and I played. Look. Keep. I'll re-download it if I need to re-download it in the future, okay? Production line, good game. I suck at it. Project Zomboid, don't talk to me. Prominence Poker, I'll keep. PUBG test server absolutely does not bring joy. That can go. Pulsar Lost Colony brings joy. Did you guys like Pulsar? I had a great time playing Pulsar once we got the first grade instructions out of the way. Pummel Party brings joy, which actually means that Party Panic, now that I think about it, can definitely be Marie Kondo'd. I got them confused. Quest Hunter, you know, it's very unlikely Robert and I will play that again. Let's call it The Quiet Man. That can definitely go. Holy crap. See, here's the... Whenever I purge my Steam inventory, I never go down this deep. I always stop at, like, D. So I never get down to this stuff. Like, for example, I still have Radical Heights. Cliffy B's Battle Royale that lasted for, like, a month. I still have that installed. I have 24 minutes played. Raft, I'm keeping it installed. Yo, can you play Raft with more than 2 people? Because if so, that's a great suggestion for Dan Mathis and I. You can? Yo, okay, let me pop into the Discord real quick. What about Raft? There's so much banter to be had in Raft. Realm Royale, you can go. Regular human basketball, you can stay. Reigns, let's be honest, you can go. It's not because it's bad, it's just unlikely to be played again in the future. Resident Evil 7, that can go. Resident Evil 2, obviously sticking. Return of the Obra Dinn, you can go, because we finished you. Rico, that was fun. That's like a once every 3 weeks sort of game Rob and I can play. RimWorld, let's keep it. Risk of Rain 2, let's keep it. Rock of Ages 2, let's keep it. Scrap Mechanic, let's keep it. Scribble Plus, the Scribble game that didn't necessarily work out that well for us, let's keep it. You never know. Scum, the failed Team Unity game from like a year ago that Malf to this day maintains is good. No offense to Volver Digital. Goodbye. There's a maybe in the future. It's still under development. Sekiro, probably keep that. The Shape-Shifting Detective, it can go. Shellshock Live, let's keep it. Shotgun Farmers, let's keep it. Civ 6, let's keep it. Sidewards, you can go. Silicone Zeros, not a bad game, 4 hours played, but you can go. I haven't played you in a year, you don't bring joy. Sky Noon, that's a keepable, for sure. Slap City, I never want to play it again, but I will relent if Robert in particular does, so I'll keep it. Slapshot, let's keep it. Slay the Spire, let's keep it. Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. It is unlikely we will play this again now that we play so much Mario Kart, but maybe we will. Let's keep it. I agree. I think that's a keep. But I know they're getting hungry. They're hungry for blood. And I gotta tell you, we're getting down to some bloody, rich sections. Sorry, I burped in the middle and ruined my cadence. Speedrunners. You've played 48 hours. It's a great game. We haven't played it in a while. Does it bring joy? I gotta be honest, it brings me joy. I'm keeping it. Spelunker Party. Me, Kate, and Malf played that. It's, it does not bring joy. Spelunky brings a ton of joy. Spy Party, it brings joy. I don't even want to talk about this one. We'll just cut that out. Jedi Academy. It brings joy, if we could get it to work again. Startup Company, we can cut it for now. Stationeers did not bring joy. No offense to the developer of DayZ, who also made Stationeers. That game, I tried to play it for about an hour, and I went, you know what? This is for actual electrical engineers. It's not for me. Strange Brigade. Cool game. He says as he sends it. What the heck was Striker's Edge? Oh! Striker's Edge was, we played a 2v2 like dodgeball game. Do you remember this one? It was like you could be a knight or an archer, and then when you hit the ball, you could make it like ricochet and stuff like that. We played it for 57 minutes. I'm sending it though. Not a bad game, but I'm sending. Subnautica, it can go. Subsurface Circular, cool narrative-driven game from Mike Bithell. It can go. Super Blood Hockey, there's no online multiplayer, so I'm sorry to say it can go. Super Hexagon is about 8 kilobytes. It can stay. Awesome. I'm having a great time right now. I do this like once every 3 years, and I love it. Super Mega Baseball 2. Dude, I'm going to pitch mouth on having another season of Super Mega Baseball 2, whether it's on Twitch or YouTube. I don't know when we're going to find the time to do it, but I want to do it, and I think he would want to do it too. Super Ball. Let's be honest. I think I liked it, and not everybody else did, so I'm cutting it. Synthetic. Cool game. I'll miss you. Tabletop Simulator. That's an obvious keep. Terraria. Seems like that would be a sensible keep. TikTok, A Tale for Two. Extremely highly recommended. Had an amazing time playing the game with Daniel, but it's got to go, obviously. We've beaten it. TikTok, A Tale for Clucks. Exactly. Time Warpers. What the heck was Time Warpers, dude? Oh, this is... it's a really bad sign when we played it within the past 6 weeks and I don't remember. That was the incremental game that me, Austin, and Rob played. That one can be sent, I'm sorry to say. For now. Tooth and Tail. You know what? Let's keep that. It might make us come back for a segment now and then. Once every 8 months. Tower Unite. Extremely brings joy. Trapper's Delight, we played once. It was an isometric game where you draft... It's like Ultimate Chicken Horse, but isometric. And you drafted tiles that you could place to trap other people and kill them. It was okay, but we're probably not going to play it again. Treadnoughts, I like it. We'll probably play it again. Tricky Towers, I would be very surprised if we didn't play it again. 2 Point Hospital, didn't even know I had it installed. 0 minutes played. Well, let's keep that. Could be a fun one in the future. Ultimate Chicken Horse brings joy. Ultimate Fishing Simulator brings joy. Undertale, uninstalled though. Use Your Words. I actually think maybe Use Your Words would be okay to play again. Here's the thing. Did it go well the first... Anno just finished and we're on you. Use Your Words. We played it once. It didn't go super well. But maybe... imagine we played Quiplash once, and it was the worst Quiplash round we ever had. There might be a chance for it to actually be good. So let's keep it. Viscera Cleanup Detail, absolutely not. We'll keep this one because it's a game that's not even out yet. Vostok Inc., I remember that. I had a great time playing that game, actually. Wandersong, great game. Sorry to see you go. Warframe, great game. Sorry to see you go. Verdi's not even installed, chat. I didn't skip it. I deleted it ages ago. Warhammer Vermintide 2 closed test. That can probably go. But you know what? I'll keep the real copy of Warhammer Vermintide 2. You never know. We could play that again at some point. I got $500 for a scholarship today. What should I spend it on? School? We Were Here Too. Cool room escape game, but it can go. We the Revolution. I'll keep it. You never know. West of Loathing, I'll keep it. DLC just came out. When Ski Lifts Go Wrong, formerly known as Carried Away. Great soundtrack. See you later. While True Learn. Not bad, but not necessarily my favorite programming puzzle game. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? It brings joy. Wild Animal Racing does not bring joy. Witch It, I'm sorry to say, does not bring joy. Dude, we got a lot of W's here. Wizard of Legend brings joy. Recent DLC. It's sticking around. Worms Revolution, Worms MD, Worms Reloaded. I have to keep all of them because I have no idea. I don't even know which one works, if any of them work, but I got to keep them all just in case we decide to play them one day. Wreckfest, obviously we'll keep. Wunder Doctor, I forgot about that game. That's a game where you play as a weird plague doctor doing like theme hospital stuff to cure people. That was a cool game, but obviously it's purged. WWE 2K16. We're at the point where I can purge that. If we're ever going to play a new WWE game on stream, we will wait until one of the new ones goes on sale, presumably, and then pick it up. Plus, it doesn't work anymore. So that gets sent. That probably gave me like another 30 gigs. X-Plane, I'm going to keep. XCOM and XCOM 2, I'm going to keep. Wylands. I remember Austin, me, you, and Rob, and maybe Mouth played that one time, too. It was like Minecraft, but slightly different. Yoku's Island Express can go. Zeus's Battlegrounds can go. And that's it, dude. We're down at the bottom now. Zeus's Battlegrounds. We're all the way down to the Zeds. In the process, hold on, let me hit the F5 button here. We went from roughly 50 gigs remaining on my non-solid state hard drive to 690 gigs remaining. I could install 5 Grand Theft Auto 5s. Oh man, I'm one of the developers on X-Plane. I was afraid you're going to delete it. It's a great game, dude. I mean, it's not even a game. It's a tool to better myself. I still have my HOTAS. The HOTAS is doing a great job right now of blocking the power button on my PC so that the cat doesn't jump on it. Or in case I have to fly a plane one day. I mean, I was telling Kate, well, Kate was asking me. She was like, if the pilot died, could you land this? And I was like, I would rather not. But I bet on a 300-person airplane, I would be in the top 30 people. Like, if all 29 people with flying experience ate the same entree and got sick, I would be down there, and I'd be like, okay, here's what you do. You hit this button that says autopilot, and then when you get closer to the airport, you dip down.
What?
We're talking about landing a plane.
Why don't you just erase a bunch of your local...
I did. I'll show you. I only have from last Thursday's videos still saved.
Oh my god.
But, well, you know, problem solved, Kate. Look at this. 690 free gigabytes.
What do you only have that? I have like 3 terabytes.
Chat, you see what I was talking about earlier in the stream?
Got him.
Why do you only have 700 free megabits? You could have 3 million.
I mean, it's true.
Part of the reason Kate has so much space on her PC is because
she's loaded.
She buys a lot of games on disc for the PlayStation 4. If you had Kingdom Hearts 3 and Digimon Cyber Sleuth and Atelier, the Matterhorn version 6.0 Fate X Dominus installed
I do have all
on your solid state hard drive,
I would never do that.
You would find yourself in a much more difficult situation.
Yeah, but I would never do that.
You know, the other thing is, I gotta first. I'm ready to play Anno, okay? But first, I gotta figure out how do I mean, some of this stuff's got to be.
Yeah, you can erase all of them, dude.
You want me to? You want me to erase every Blizzard game?
Yeah.
Including StarCraft 2?
Yeah. You bought a StarCraft 2?
It's free.
You downloaded StarCraft 2?
Yeah, because Robert wanted to play dodgeball one time.
What?
You're telling me, sister. I don't know. How do you delete a game in the Blizzard app? Right click on this.
Oh, I guess. I forgot.
The gear. Okay. The gear.
Option.
The gear.
Underneath the name.
Settings. Oh, she's right. Game install update. Maybe not. Just delete the folder. There's got to be a way to delete it through the launcher. Drag BattleNet into the recycling bin. Just do it in add remove programs.
Why not just under the option here? Is it the same?
Oh, she's a genius, dude. Okay, so we're on 689 gigabytes free. Oh, dude, this is the most pleasant stream of all time. I deleted like probably 95% of my Steam library. So there's Call of Duty's gone. No offense, Call of Duty. See you on the bounty board. StarCraft 1, that can probably go.
What? You have StarCraft 1?
I've been practicing, Kate.
No. Lies.
And, okay, Overwatch is already uninstalled. Heroes.
Oh, are you sure?
Heroes is already uninstalled.
Oh, rip.
Hearthstone is already uninstalled.
Same.
I was way ahead of where I was supposed to be here. StarCraft 2, uninstall.
Our national sport.
WoW and Diablo 3. You know what I always say about that? An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of
You
cure.
don't have a cell phone?
Kate's a gamer.
Everyone has a cell phone.
We're free. We went from 690. Oh! 780 free gigabytes. And we got another 20 or 30 on the SSD. I must have had like StarCraft 2 installed there.
It's worth it.
No, you know what? Chat's right. I gotta go into Origin now. What the heck do I have installed in Origin?
Sims 3.
Unlikely.
FIFA.
You know what? Yeah, don't update. Use Origin in offline mode. What did I get on Origin recently? There was something, I guess it would be Apex, huh?
Yeah. There is a famous story that there's a Korean streamer who spent over $10,000 on FIFA.
Wow. That's extremely dumb. I know that's harsh, but like simultaneously, come on. You're dropping 5 figures into a sports video game? Everybody knows you got to put in at least 6 figures if you want to be able to compete with KSI. So I'm on the Epic Store. I'm sorry to say, Hades, I'll get you later. Thanks for the 5 gigabytes. And Satisfactory, I love you. Thanks for the 19 gigabytes. Still got Anno. Now so let's go to Origin. You know what? I should probably just crank on Uplay right now. I'm not going to delete Isaac, chat.
Isaac next.
Oh, okay, games. What do we got installed? Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Great game. Uninstall.
Dang, I could even uninstall that one. I was like, I think I'll play it sometime. So I never was able to do it. You pulled it.
If I haven't played it in like a year, it's gone.
You have all the Assassin's Creeds.
They're not installed though, thankfully.
Yeah, but you have them.
I have 3, Black Flag, Odyssey, Child of Light, Far Cry 3, Primal, Far Cry 5, For Honor, 2 Ghost Recon Wildlands for some reason. Oh, Splinter Cell Blacklist. Now that's a slapper. Bless you, Kate.
Thank you.
Okay, so now give me a second. I gotta go to Dangle. I mean, you know what? Origin can wait. Let's play some games.
Solitaire. Whenever I'm in just chat, people freak out. I'm like,
does she know she's in just chatting?
No. When a female streamer
Oh.
is in a just chat, it's like the Monka is. You know, it's like we're going right into the minefield. Brace yourself.
I understand. You should try playing Terraria.
But you're gonna invite me to the group?
No, it's closed. I'm sorry to say. We could play together though. You and I can play off cam. But I'd rather play Stardew Valley with you. Someone who's staff at Paradox just tweeted me. Not even a subtweet. It was a super tweet. I was added. That said, it's been fun watching NL play Anno 1800, and by which I mean never launching the game whatsoever, and exclusively deleting other games on Steam while talking shit. What do you mean update Anno? I just downloaded it twice. Update available. Okay, sure, fine. Let's do it. Allocating disk space. At least this shouldn't be a problem.
What if it require 1 terabyte?
I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised. This is what is. Welcome to gaming in 2019. You bought a game on a store. When you launch it on that store, it launches it on a different store, downloads it again, and then
Well, you got them, dude.
it has a 220 megabyte patch after the download we did less than an hour ago. Does Anno bring joy? I don't know. I'm just saying that you're lucky there's no Tetris 99 bounty right now. We might be sending Wyatts.
You should make a dedicated video to tutorialize how to play Tetris 99 just for Dan G.
Dan only needs a couple of tips, to be honest. You and I say it every time we watch him. If he just stopped, 1, giving up, and 2, spinning, he would probably have a win by now.
No, I think it's just the age.
The man literally...
It's a little too old.
Well, when he gets the slightest bit of obstacles close to the top, he just grabs a piece and spins it 30 times and dies.
He never used that part of his brain before.
Well, I feel like the spinning is like he thinks he's going to delay the inevitable or something. Like maybe something's going to change. But as he spins, they send like triple the garbage. If he just sent the line down, even if it was in a suboptimal place, he'd be good to go. Well, he'd be better to go. Kate's she's ruthless. I can't say the things she's saying.
It's because Dan crossed lines like 3 times and I punched him. And he still has a little dead.
That's true. I shouldn't... Anybody poking Dan, why am I rushing to Dan's defense? He relishes it. He likes to get under people's skin. All right, Kate. Leave me to solitude. I'm finally going to play a video game.
I thought you were a male cam Twitch streamer.
I don't know. You're making it hard for me to follow you on this banter train without saying something that I shouldn't be saying. Hold on. Let me just change the settings a little bit here.
Oh, God. Let's get it. Ooh, let's get it, my son.
I can't... Oh, no. Never mind. I've done it. The time has come. Anno 18.